Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Tuesday, May 31st, 2022, and I am Elizabeth Guajardo. We are back with another broadcast where we will keep you up to date on activities in Stephenville and the surrounding areas, as well as inform you of news from around the state. Today I will be talking about college tuition, special performances, and more, all coming up next on Texan TV. In campus news, the Texan A&M University System Boards of Regents has decided that in the fall of 2022, semester tuition will not increase at any of the 11 universities in the Texas A&M system, including Tarleton State University. In April, annual inflation rates were at 8.3%, and there are still higher increases in inflation in a few economic sectors. In response to the inflation president in running these universities, Chancellor John Sharp said instead of raising tuition, A&M will plan on managing their costs. In local news, Scott Kirby and the Old Crow Medicine Show will perform in concert at the Concert at the Park at the Birdsong Amphitheater in Stephenville City Park on June 2nd. They will begin playing music at 7:30 p.m. Kirby will play with Gary P. Nunn on June 3rd and Rodney Crowell on June 4th. Concert in the Park will also take place on June 16th, as well as July 4th, 14th, and 21st, with different headliners each day. Admission to the event is free, and guests are advised to bring their own blankets, drinks, snacks, and chairs. In state news, further investigation into the Robb Elementary School shooting that took place in Uvalde, Texas earlier last week showed that police responding to the 911 calls did not enter the school until an hour after the shooter arrived. Stephen McCraw, the school district's chief of police, chose to wait for backup and more equipment before entering the school. In response, the U.S. Department of Justice will review the law enforcement's actions, as requested by the mayor of Uvalde, Con McLaughlin. Now for a Tarleton sports teams update. Tarleton's first soccer team has released their inaugural soccer schedule in the Western Athletic Conference. The first game is scheduled for August 12th against Texas A&M Corpus Christi, but the first game that counts for the season will take place on August 19th against North Dakota State. On August 25th, Tarleton will host their first Division I soccer game at the Tarleton Soccer Complex against Arkansas Pine Bluff. The full schedule for the D1 soccer season can be found at tarletonsports.com. And now, going to weather with Sierra Wells.
Good afternoon, Texans. Today we have a high of 93 and a low of 73. Throughout the rest of the week, highs will be in the 90s and lows will be in the 60s. Now back to the desk.
This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of your latest campus, local, and Texas news. Today's broadcast was produced by the Texan TV staff. Be sure to let us know your thoughts and opinions about today's stories in the comments below. Have a wonderful day, Texans.